who's going to lose services, those in the daycare centres, those who's going to lose their benefits, the benefits that's going to be cut. Everybody in Gloucestershire, Kent, with 1,000 people that's going to lose their jobs. Those people that's attached to the council that's going to lose their jobs as well. The local economy. I don't think we've ever had it so good at all, and I'm sure you all feel the same. Yeah. Well, I think if we can get enough public support, we can make a difference. We can get the government to rethink. These cuts are too severe, too quick, and what we need to do is to have a rethink and get the support of all the public in Gloucestershire and around the country to do something about this. Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wayne Cole. Quite clearly, one of the areas that's going to be under attack is the NHS. But now I'd like to ask Tanya Palmer from UNICEF to say a few words.
Hi there. Well, it's interesting today that 100 years ago the suffragette movement started, where women started fighting back. And women, as a force in society, are saying are going to bear the brunt of these cuts. And now time to start cutting back. 45 beds gone at Gloucester Royal, and the Social Enterprise Trust proposed for the PCT here in Gloucestershire, which is going to mean privatisation of the health service, full scale. We're going to be going back to the days of the 80s where there was no linen, there was no beds, there were 3-year waiting lists. Is this what you people want?
No!
Do we need to fight back?
Yes!
Now's the time to get to your GP surgeries, get to your MP and tell them what you really think. Healthcare in this country costs less than anywhere else, and we are going to get an American model in this country if we don't stand up for what is truly ours. Nye Bevan would be turning in his grave, and as he said, if you stand in the middle of the road, you'll get run over. People, don't let them run us over. Fight back, and fight back today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya Palmer. One of the other areas that is under threat is the Royal Mail. Recently we've seen the Posties taking strike action. It's my pleasure to invite to come to speak now the General Secretary of the CWU, Billy Hayes.
Go Billy!
Thanks very much. Good morning, Gloucester! Good morning, Gloucester!
Good morning, Billy!
What everybody else has said, what a fantastic turnout this is for Gloucester today. And we're united in our opposition to the condemned government's cuts, how they affect various sections of society, whether that's in local or national governments, and of course, we've got our own particular fight to wage. But you know, we've already heard that Lord Young said that he thought one of Margaret Thatcher's greatest achievements was what she'd done to the trade union movement. Well, I've got news for the old lot. I think we're on our way back. Because when we get this going, and we're only in the early days of it, you will have never had it so bad, Lord Young. And we've seen today in the news the kind of society that they're making for us. No longer, if you have a council house or now called social housing, we now see that you're only going to be able to have the house or flat for 2 years and then they move you on. It's the kind of society they're laying for us. But we also, in waging this fight, we have to recognise what the source of this problem is. And if you listen to Murdoch and his allies, and it seems now increasingly that's the BBC and way things are being reported, you would think that this crisis, I don't know how many people saw Andrew Eagle last night alongside David Miller, you would think that the crisis was caused by the people assembled here today. And we know the crisis has been as a result of the actions of the bankers. But it's also the actions of the bankers even now, because what we've seen is a decline in investment in our economy. In the UK, 56% of the GDP fall was as a result of fixed investment. And we can see across the sea in Ireland what it means when you install those cuts. The people of Ireland are now paying for the actions of their banks, and we in turn, if they're not careful, we will end up paying for the actions of the British banks. It was the banks that caused this crisis. It wasn't nurses in in hospitals that caused this crisis. It wasn't firefighters that caused this crisis. It wasn't council workers. It was those who used to be called the Nodes of Zurich. They're the people who caused this crisis. And the people who didn't cause this crisis shouldn't be expected to pay for this crisis. Yes, we need to tackle and look at the deficit, but we need to invest to get out of this recession. All the evidence of history, whether that's 1931 and the crash there that happened there, and what we learned after the Second World War. After the Second World War, we had a bigger deficit, yet we built the NHS, yet we built for free education. We done so much after the Second World War, and we can do it now if we have the right attitude. Now we've got our own particular fight to wage in the CWU. We have a fight once again. This is our third time out in terms of defeating privatisation in Royal Mail, and we're waging a fight, and we will be successful if we keep our tactics intelligence and we educate our members to the real danger of privatisation. You know, we're told that TNT in Holland is the model for privatisation. TNT in Holland, twice the prices, want to reduce the service from 5 days a week to 3 days a week. And for those who think it's some kind of model of industrialisation, just earlier in the week on Wednesday, there was a strike in Holland in TNT because of the attacks being made about workers. But what we're doing in our campaign, we stand shoulder to shoulder with you in terms of the fight against cuts. But we also intend to target those Tory MPs and coalition government MPs in the marginal seats with less than 10%, and Stroud is one of them, and Worcester is one of them, and Gloucester is one of them. We lost an excellent MP here in Pound-to-Hand when we allowed that Condé government to get in. So we're going to wage a war in that particular marginal seat and say if you privatise Royal Mail, you will pay at the next election. Because at the next election, if this government continues on this course, it will be a long list of things they have done to the British people. It's almost like they're at war with the British people, that they're at war what you have called the enemy within. Well, if this is the enemy within, I want to be part of the enemy within. We want to be part in the CWU of the resistance. Do you know, we carried a motion the other week in our national executive to support the students. And I joked to Paul, one of our reps, just on the way down here. We put a letter out to our branches, all 200 branches, and 52,000 students said they're not going to see tuition fees trebled in this country. We're not going to see the abandonment of free education. And what does that tell you about what's abroad in this country? I'll tell you what it tells you. It tells you if students come out in their thousands, 52,000 people come out on the streets of Britain for what's taken place. And it will be every single person who is being attacked by this government, whether it's in health, fire service, or in Royal Mail, or wherever. We will be out defending our communities, defending our postal service. We will be there on the 26th of March at the national demonstration. And if you think this is a big demonstration, or you've been on big demonstrations, we will see one of the biggest demonstrations ever in this country on the 26th of March. And I say this to every person here, just make one task. Yes, explain that the crisis was caused by the bankers to your friends and family, but just get 2 people to attend that demonstration on the 26th of March, and that will define this government, and that will lead to the defeat of this government whenever that election is called. The Liberals are finished in this country. Let's finish off the coalition.